Thank you, is a British interdisciplinary performing artist based in the USA. Claire, she is the director of the international arts organization Scylla V Life Arts, established in the Bronx, New York in 2002, and has run the Center for Connection and Collaboration from her home in Asheville, North Carolina since 2020. She has received a number of awards and she has served an apprenticeship with the Isadora Duncan Dance Foundation and holds an MFA in creative practice from the Transart Institute for Creative Research with Plymouth University, where she developed the living art performance pedagogy. She was a co-founder and director for Circle Modern Dance and a choreographer for the Knoxville Opera Company in Tennessee, and performed as a dancer with Asheville Contemporary Dance Theater and for Unto These Hills outdoor drama on the Cherokee Indian Reservation in North Carolina. Claire has presented her work through organizations such as Jacob's Pillow Dance Festival, Bronx Council on the Arts, Black Mountain College Museum and Art Center, and Art Based Basel Miami, as well as continuing as a member and facilitator with the International Sacred Dance Guild, of which we are here since 1997. She has become a Legacy Project approved facilitator in 2024. And this evening is October 19th, and so we welcome you to our Sacred Dance Guild. And Claire, off to you.
Okay, thank you so much. Um, so I am not going to do a whole big introduction. I would rather kind of delve in and then follow up with some discussion afterwards. But first of all, I would like to welcome you to my home studio here in Asheville, North Carolina. And also, this is a community center that I open up to the local community and also globally to traveling artists and to via the ether waves of Zoom. And this, as Debbie mentioned, it's called the Center for Connection and Collaboration. And so this is where I am now in my home studio, the CCC. So welcome here. And we're going to be delving a little bit tonight into the chakras and exploring, using them as a base for exploring movement and voice. So I am wearing all of the chakra colors, and as well as the chakra colors being almost kind of like an inverted rainbow. I'm also going to be acknowledging the unseen frequencies below and above, the infrared and the ultraviolet. So I would like to just go ahead and begin. And um, I'm going to introduce each one, talk a little bit, and then we'll go into the voice and movement for each one for just a short improvisation, meditation, and then I'll introduce the next one. So, Jess, if you want to go ahead and just start the music softly, we're using some music by our dear Debbie Danbrook to accompany us. So, first of all, we're going to address the unseen, the infrared, the earth below us, and going even deeper than what we can see of the earth, but into the core of the earth, the core that holds the molten iron that produces the magnetism of the earth that keeps us in gravity. So for this, we're just gonna do a deep hum sound and just very gentle vibrations, really planting deeply into the earth and drawing on that energy. So that's just a deep hum. Hum. So just spend like a few moments with that deep connection to the core of the earth with that deep resonant humming sound. So going into the first chakra of the body, which is the root chakra, and the color red. So the root is all about our most basic needs, security, shelter, food, all of these things that without them, we really cannot progress much further. So these are absolute necessities. And the vowel sound for the root is a sound, and we're going to develop just a little bit of an improvisation on that very guttural sound. It's not pretty. It's like we just need our needs met, right? That primal. So the movement is very rooted into the earth. So just spending some time with that and really establishing that security, that planting. So just play with that, establish that in the body, in the voice. Just breathe into that foundation of security, of having our basic needs met, planting the seed, growing from the earth. So then, moving on to the next chakra. So the color is orange. And this is our sacral chakra, which is right in the belly, in the pelvis. And so this is the deep seat of our emotions. And this is our sensuality. This is our pleasure. And the element is of water. So influenced by the moon, the tides. And the sound is a ooh sound. Ooh. So we're just gonna take a few minutes to play with the ooh and take that and your voice into like a free form improvisation, melding with the music that we're hearing. And with the pelvis, just finding that sensual place, feeling like the tides are.
Yes, anyone else? Anyone else?
So really feeling that water base, sending ripples through the body from the pelvis. Just playing with the sensuality, with the emotion base and the pleasure, not being afraid of pleasure. Ooh. 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 Oh, so to a brief pause there. I could stay stuck in that one forever. I love it. I really love that chakra. But going ahead and moving on to the next one, yellow for the solar plexus. And this chakra addresses courage, strength, just the ability to face the world, which you really need some help with sometimes. So just this courageousness, but without the aggression, an assertion without aggression, keeping the compassion, but still assertive, dynamic, finding strength and power. And that's coming right from the solar plexus here. So the sound that we're starting with is the O sound. Oh, oh, oh. And I like to really begin with an opening gesture, which is just a O, to open up the solar plexus with the fist for power, with an impulse coming from the rib cage. Oh, 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 oh. And then from there, just stepping out in confidence with that dynamic strength and power. So let's play with asserting that out into the world with the oh, and confident gestures into space, establishing yourself, drawing on the strength, divine strength. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. So that one takes quite a bit of energy from me. That I have to really gather it all in, and that's not a natural place for me to be in, but it's been really, really good for me to work on that, and introduce that kind of power, assertiveness into my being, because it's not natural for me. So it's been really good for me to work on that. So, so moving on up into the heart chakra. Green is the color of the heart chakra. And this is the seat of our real love here. Real love, which holds compassion, holds forgiveness, things that are difficult love, tough love. Not easy to always have compassion and always have forgiveness. But this is where the seat of that is, in the heart chakra. So working on the heart chakra really gives a sense of being able to find compassion and forgiveness when it's difficult. So the sound for the heart chakra is the ah sound. Ah, ah. And the gestures that come from the heart are very personal. When you place your hand here and you make a gesture from there, you really are giving something of yourself. So let's go ahead and work with this chakra for a while, making gestures from the heart and with that open ah sound, and just taking that melodically wherever you want to take that with the music. So just sit with that for a moment. Sit with that heart chakra love and compassion. And take a breath. And then we're going to move on up to the next chakra, to the throat chakra. And the color is blue. So the throat is where we find our ability to communicate and articulate, to make ourselves understood, and also to receive and understand others. It's both. But really, the clarity, the definition, the articulation of good communication coming from the throat chakra. So the vowel sound of this chakra is a I sound. So we'll start with the I, but then continue on into really articulating sounds with our mouth, different consonant sounds. So let's do the vocalization of that a little bit first, because it's a little more involved than the others. So just starting with the I sound. I, I, I. And then you, at the end of the I, it closes into the kind of ye sound. So let's kind of use that and bounce off of that sound a little bit. So and then from there, going into other sounds of the mouth. So going back to the I each time, but then letting that take you into an exploration of those sounds that you really need to articulate in your mouth to be clear. So really play with that, using the I to start articulating with clarity inside the mouth. And then also from that, the idea of clarity of gesture with the hands and with the feet, and articulating different parts of the body clearly, precisely, and with clarity and communication. So let's play with those ideas for the throat chakra. Okay, that that one's kind of fun, but it's it's also a lot of explosive energy. So you can find small, little quiet, kind of articulate bursts, but on the most part, it's a lot of energy. But it's so good to really find that clarity in your whole body. So take a breath. Just take a few slow, deep breaths. So all of those chakras so far have really been very connected with the self. Even when it's something to do with, giving, it's still like coming from yourself. So in that way, they are connected with the ego, not necessarily in a negative way, but they are connected with the ego of the self, either our needs or desires or what we can give. Progressing on from here, you start to lose the ego a little. Starting to go through that kind of transcendence from the self. So going up into the third eye chakra, and this is our purple color. So this is where we start going into visions and dreams and kind of starting to break the wall of this dimension a little bit and being able to see glimpses beyond that. So things start to open up and you forget yourself. You forget yourself and you are starting to enter into another world. You're starting to be able to see beyond yourself into an other dimension beyond this wall here. So the vowel sound is an A sound, so it really starts to open. So we're going to start going into gestures where you're really in your imagination looking into the distance and seeing this whole scene opening up as if you're in a dream. So, and allow the A sound to go into whatever melody the music guides. So bring your vision just slightly back into yourself. That's when I could stay in forever. That's why I start to lose track of time when I'm in that realm. But we've got one more chakra to go. So I want to make sure and cover everything and then give a little space for improvisation at the end. So the last chakra is the crown chakra, which is white. So the crown is the opening. We're really just completely opening to the divine. Our enlightened consciousness is opened up from the crown chakra. It's a direct communication. It's like that light beam. Shoo. So the sound, the vowel sound is an E. And I just want to tap the crown just to get that sense in the nerve endings of really just opening up that space. And just making an E sound in quite an upper register of your voice. And the gestures are just energy, just pure energy. So opening up that space, and you, from the E sound, just start to launch your voice into a, just not even a note, just let it rip, just. So we're just connecting that wide open crown energy. And then from there, acknowledging the unseen, the ultraviolet of the spectrum, which is just pure divine bliss. And that is in the sound. And the outpouring of blessings from the divine. So that's coming back in with the So we really just have a few minutes left, and just take a couple of minutes to pull from any of the chakra movements and sounds. You might just want to stay with the bliss, or you may want to go back and revisit something, or you may want to just travel quickly through all of them. But I want to just sit and serve as your witness and just allow you a couple of minutes to go in and out of any of the chakras that you wish to, with the sound and the movement, and just explore. So just go ahead and bring the music up a little bit more, and then just play with that however you want to. And then let's go ahead and just return back to the breath. Breathing in and exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And just one more deep breath in. And let's go ahead and fade out the music. And we really literally only have 1 minute left. But if anybody would like to share anything, we can, I don't mind going over a little bit if that's okay with other people. So go ahead and unmute yourselves, that's fine. And if there's any comments or questions or just sharing your experience or anything that anybody wants to say about our session this evening.
I'll just say that I've learned some things about myself. Like
Oh, good.
you were saying, some parts are easier or harder for you. The same with me. So I wonder if my heart chakra is stronger, since that was so much easier.
Yeah, yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? What it opens up, what it reveals, what's feels natural and what's very challenging. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think during these times we tend to look outside for nourishment and for comfort. And this is a wonderful reminder of what we come with.
Yeah.
And what we can unlock for ourselves.
Yeah. It's all in there. Yeah.
Well, speaking of unlocking, it was the this one. There's like, oh, so my thoughts were like, oh, I'm not sure about this. And then I just heard so clearly, it's like, you do know how to do this, just be with it. And it was just very reaffirming to get that.
Hey.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and then just for me, the connection between the Om and the O, the heart Om and the, yeah. So thank you, Claire. It was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
For me, oops. Sorry.
That's interesting. Do you have two devices open?
Yeah, sorry about
Okay. Okay.
I did the wrong one. It's just the pitch is better on one and the sound's better on the other. So yeah, for me it was the throat chakra, like that the I, you know, the I could really feel a lot moving in my throat chakra. And it was a good reminder. I was thinking, gee, I should be doing this like every day to clear out my chakras, making those sounds and, you know, making movement and stuff. So, yeah, thank you so much. That was, my throat feels quite different now.
Yeah, I know that one was really challenging for me. I've had to, you know, really kind of make some breakthroughs with that one. I'm still a journey. I mean, all of it's still a journey, right? And always will be. But yeah, that one in particular. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'll jump in. Barry,
Yeah, go ahead.
oh my gosh, it's so great to see some of you. It's been months and months and years. But I found that the heart chakra and the seat of the real love and the sound with that was really special. And that in combination with the throat chakra, I think we as women forget to acknowledge our throat chakra, forget to acknowledge that we have a vocal capacity that is not just vocal, but it is in honoring our voice, voice in an abstract level. So I feel like the fourth and the fifth chakra, green is my favorite color, so it's related to me. And on the labyrinth, green is a color that you get to, somewhat immediately as you enter the labyrinth of a 7th circuit or 11th circuit labyrinth that comes towards the center and then off to the left. So I just, it was important for me to learn the sound with all of this. And yeah, it's a deep thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's the heart, the love the love and the seat of the real of compassion and the awe and the lingering of that. The resonance of that is profound, and that to be the next step in the layer and the ladder into the throat chakra, I think is very compelling for us as women, and thus as people, especially now, we need to remain and retain the sustainability of our place in the world, in the culture, in the society, in the layer of where we are, which is multi-layer. But I just think this place in our body is crucial, and the labyrinth is a kinesthetic experience of the embodiment of the spirit that we all engage in because we are all movement related people. Yeah. So to link that to the place of voicing is just it's just profound. So yeah, so thank you, Claire. I have to tell you, my name is Elizabeth Barratt Carter as a maiden name, and I've always been a Barry, which was from Barrett, which is ETT, not ATT. But anyway, I met you
interesting.
I'd have met you, I don't know, 15 or more years ago.
Right, I know.
Connecticut College, yeah.
We've all kind of been connected in the universe together for a long time, in and out.
So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so I want to mention my two mentors in the chakras. My first mentor was a theater teacher of mine called Noreen Sullivan, and she was the one that introduced me to the vocalizing of the chakras as a method of for theatrical use. And then my art life mentor, the performance artist, Linda Mary Montano, she and I worked together this year on creating a chakra performance piece, which is how I started developing the movement in the different chakra areas. So I want to acknowledge her in particular for creating like the situation so that I even would start exploring in that way. And it has been, such a profound journey that I felt like this would be really rich material to share tonight.
Very much so. Thank you so much, Claire. Anyone else would like to comment? Wendy?
Oh, just thank you to everybody for being here. Claire, as you know, we've been connected for so long with all of you guys. And I know you all know that I'm still on that recovery journey from trauma brain injury. And so anytime you have an opportunity to do this kind of exploration, it's a very important space and time to spend. So thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. So I do thank everyone for coming, and I see some new faces that have joined us tonight, which is wonderful. And I'm sure you're not new faces, just back on Sacred Sunday. So thank you. We thank you for coming back. Next month will be Margie Gillis. So I do not have a date yet for her, but I do know that it is Margie. And then January, I don't have a December date for you, but January will be Diana Turner Forte. And then she is going to introduce her 8 circuits, which she will be starting a course. So we'll be sending out more information about that for 8 circuits for 8 weeks. So we thank you, Diana, for agreeing to do that with us. Thank you so much. So with that, I would like to thank you all once again for coming, and we'll see you next month. Thank you again, Claire.
Thank
Good
you,
night,
Claire.
everyone.
Yeah, next time. Arrivederci.
Claire, thank you, Deb. Wrong one again.